didn't know to film. Wasn't sure YouTube was for me, but I am getting a vlogging camera / better YouTube channel camera. So I figured since I'm getting a new camera, it's time to get back into the routine of things, and I thought we would start with kind of a fun video and one I get a lot of questions about. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I always try like new vegan, plant-based, all that kind of stuff. I always try new things, and I get a lot of questions about what's good and what's not. So that's exactly what this video is going to be. I'm going to taste test a whole bunch of different vegan things over the next couple of days and tell you what's good and what tastes like dirt. I apologize if the lighting changes. I'm working with natural lighting. I'm not a big I don't have those fancy like ring light things. We're we got. Also, I used too much purple shampoo yesterday. My hair is looking super purple in this lighting. I promise it's not that purple in light, but even if it was, it wouldn't be bad. We've got the basic almond milk, soy milk, this is also almond, and then we have cashew milk. So, cashew milks are my favorites. They're thicker than almond milks and they taste more milky than the rest, if that makes sense. So this is just a basic vanilla cashew milk. I use it for smoothies, for cereal, in my oatmeal, all that kind of stuff. And then this one is a new find. It is a cashew milk cold brew. So it's coffee and cashew milk. I mix like half this, half normal coffee and use it as a creamer. It's really sweet, so if you're someone who likes sweet things, go for it. Sticking on the coffee lines, you probably see these all the time on my Instagram, but these are 2 coffee creamers. This is soy milk, so it's just plain, has no flavoring. This is really good for like matcha lattes, in your tea instead of milk. They've kind of condensed them so that they're thicker and more cream textured, if that makes sense. So they thicken your coffee a little bit more than just putting in almond milk. Again, this vanilla almond milk is really sweet, probably too sweet for some people, but then you don't have to add sugar to your coffee either. Macro wise, they're like basically nothing. This one's 20 calories, this one's 25, 1 gram of fat, 1.5, 1 gram of sugar. This one has 4 grams of sugar, and then 0 protein for both of them, 2 grams of carbs, 4 grams of carbs, if you care about that. Mostly these are just delicious, and I know lots of people can't go without cream in their coffee, so no excuse now. And then lastly, we have a good old almond milk. Almond milk is probably my least favorite dairy-free milk, but I just got a milk frother, and this and cashew are the only ones that froth. So that's what I use it for. Almond milk, again, you can use it at anything. Smoothies, lattes, cereal, protein shakes. It also comes in chocolate, which I have not tried, but if you like chocolate milk, try it out. There's also a ton of other dairy-free milks that I have had but don't really like. So coconut milk, don't like the flavor of coconut, so that one does not hang out in my house. Hazelnut, but it tastes like hazelnuts. There's oat milk, which apparently is really good and really easy to make by yourself, so maybe one day I'll do an experiment and I'll let you guys know. Dairy-free yogurt is something I'm new to. Basically Greek yogurt and cheese are the only things I eat that have dairy in them. So I decided to go on an adventure and try to find some dairy-free yogurts. In case you were wondering, dairy-free yogurts are so expensive. Like these 2 together were probably $20. I don't know what kind of person has $20 to spend on yogurt, but it's not me, so I don't know if dairy-free yogurt's gonna be a thing in my life. I just might not eat it if I want to go dairy-free. 2 I did find were a coconut yogurt by the brand Yoso, and a almond milk yogurt, I guess. Also, I did not get 30% off this yogurt, so I was sad about it. This one is an almond-based fruit juice, tapioca, vanilla flavor, rice starch, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. This one is water, agave syrup, organic coconut, cornstarch, natural flavors, blah, blah, blah. I have tried this one. It's all right. I have not tried this one yet. So we're gonna do a live taste test of the almond yogurt. Has not been opened yet. It is non-GMO, vegan, obviously. What else does it say? Gluten-free, 6 bacterial cultures, 160 calories, 7 grams of fat, 2 grams of fiber, 14 grams of sugar, and 3 grams of protein per 3/4 of a cup. First things first, it's watery as heck. I don't know if you guys can see this, but like, it's hella watery. So we're gonna stir that up. Also, I'm gonna eat right out of the container because I'm the only one who's gonna eat these anyways, so it doesn't really matter. All right, now that it's slightly less watery, looks like a yogurt, smells like an almond. It's not bad. Doesn't really taste like anything. I don't know if it's not supposed to taste like anything, but like it's a yogurt consistency. It's not grainy. The coconut one was a little bit grainy, but it just doesn't taste like much. I mean, it would be good to toss in a smoothie. It's probably good to bake with. Would I eat it plain by itself? Probably not, but if you added some frozen fruit into it, I bet it would be delish. And then for those of you who want to know, this is what the coconut one looks like. Can you see? It's way thicker, but also kind of grainy. Not grainy, just tastes like a straight coconut. So if you like coconut things, I mean, go for it. And if you got the money for dairy-free yogurt, you do it. You just go for it. Not sure if it'll be a staple in my life though. All right, moving on to our plant-based proteins. I apologize, I ran out of time the other day to film this all at once, so you get me in a different look. Again, working with natural lighting, no promises. It might blind me out. We went through dairies, so milks and yogurts. I forgot to mention vegan cheeses. So in my opinion, vegan cheese sucks, and I love cheese. So now that I'm deciding to go dairy-free and more plant-based, I basically just don't get cheese, which is very unfortunate, but honestly, I haven't found any vegan cheese worth my money or worth sacrificing my taste buds for. I know in the States they have a lot more options of vegan cheeses. Here we basically have like Daiya. That's about it. And they are garbage. Daiya has these like slices, I don't have them here obviously, of like cheddar cheese, and they're okay, but they don't taste like cheese. So if you're in the market for a vegan cheese, just get it out of your head that it's gonna taste anything like a normal cheese, because it won't. Just get that out of your head so you're not disappointed. And yeah, you just don't get cheese, really. However, I have heard nutritional yeast gives kind of like a cheesy taste to things. I haven't tried it yet. I've been meaning to. It's also a good source of vitamin B12, which you need if you are going plant-based. So once I try nutritional yeast, I will update you on the good old Instagram. So follow me over there if you want to keep up to date on my plant-based adventures. As for plant-based proteins, I actually enjoy. It's pretty typical. There's only so many. So you have your tofu, your tempeh. Jackfruit is like a protein substitute, but it literally has nothing to it. Like, it is not a protein at all. It's just like good for meat texture. So you have your tofu, your tempeh, your jackfruit, and then your beans, peas, and lentils are basically your basic plant-based proteins. So I actually just started cooking my tofu. This is the brand I use. It's like cut open, I apologize, but it's the Sunrise brand. And then I get the extra firm because nobody likes mushy tofu. A tip for if you're cooking tofu, slice it up, cube it up, however you want to cook it, and then dry it out. I know that sounds really gross, but tofu holds a lot of moisture. So basically cut it up, some paper towel down, put your tofu over top, another piece of paper towel, and then put something really heavy over top. I don't know if you can see it in the background, but that red cookie container is on top of a cookie sheet, which has my tofu underneath of it. I apologize for the doorbell ring. We just got all of the packages in the whole world. This one's not for me, but we got 3 that are for me. But yes, anyways, paper towel, tofu, paper towel, something heavy. Let it sit for like 20 minutes, soak some of the moisture out, and then you can bake it. You can just eat it how it is. You can marinate it, you can deep fry it, you can cook it however you want. If you don't like mushy things, I recommend baking it and then it takes the moisture out of it, but you do whatever your little heart desires. Then you got your beans. So you got your chickpeas, you got some edamames, whoops, backwards, and then lentils. So this is actually a soup my mom buys, organic lentil soup. And I just looked at the ingredients and it's actually vegan. So this is super convenient. It's in a can, you just warm it up. There's no excuse. Per 1 cup, so almost like 3/4 of this thing is only 150 calories and 8 grams of protein. So it's an easy, quick soup, especially for rainy days or something like that. Edamame beans, half a cup, 105 calories, 9 grams of protein. Toss them on salads, in soups, chilies, stuff like that. And then the classic chickpeas. You can make hummus, you can roast them, you can eat them as they are. Per 1 cup, 220 calories, 11 grams of protein. And making homemade hummus is super easy and super handy to have as a snack. So yeah, there's also black beans, kidney beans, white beans, a million other beans. So beans, peas, and lentils are kind of your vegetable proteins. So I eat tofu most of the time, but there's also tempeh. I do not like tempeh at all. They say it's like the vegan bacon. I just think it's gross. Again, really convenient. You just have to warm it up. You can toss it on salads, whatever you want to do with it. So that's worth trying. Like I said, jackfruit is more just for the meaty texture. It doesn't really have that much protein in it. And then as for fun proteins, there's these guys. So these Vise, however you want to say it, has a lot. Also, Gardein has so many. And fun fact, Walmart sells like so many Gardein products, more than Superstore or Save-On. So if you're in the market for like fun proteins, head over to Walmart and check out the frozen section. They have so many. Gardein has a beefless ground that's really good. It's a hit in my house because you can't tell that it's not meat. These are just frozen chicken strips. I mean, not the best for you. Per 3 pieces, 190 calories, 11 grams of protein, but it's something quick and easy. Gardein has breaded chicken strips as well as unbreaded chicken strips. They have plant-based burgers, they have meatballs, they have lots of cool stuff. So I highly recommend going to Walmart and checking out all of that stuff if you're in the market for like fun things that don't take a lot of time. The only problem with the frozen stuff, ignore Mickey, is they're usually pretty high in sodium, so just watch that if you are eating a lot of those. And then I'm currently in the market for a plant-based protein powder. I haven't found one I like yet. However, I'm going to order one from Ghost. So again, keep watch on my Instagram, shameless plug number like 5 of this video. And I will keep you updated once I get that protein, if I like it, if I don't like it, all that kind of stuff. I also have a video, hopefully I can get it up. I filmed it like forever ago, but I just haven't been able to get the videos onto my laptop of 3 plant-based meals. So I'm hoping I can get that up for you guys. It's gonna be weird because I filmed it a while ago and I still had my long hair. But if we just ignore that, it's a good video, and I actually spent a lot of time making those recipes, or like thinking of them. They're all super quick and easy recipes, but I do want to get that out for you guys. But yeah, everything I've mentioned in this video I do eat, or everything I've showed you. If I didn't show you it, it's because I don't keep it in my house because I don't enjoy it. But really the only things I don't like are tempeh and vegan cheeses. And if you are looking to go plant-based, like I said, just get it out of your head that anything is going to taste like the normal version of it, especially with cheeses, meats, all that kind of stuff. Just keep an open mind about it and go in. There's lots of good stuff that is vegan. Those chicken strips, the beefless ground, the meatballs, all that stuff is really good. Just get it out of your mind that it's going to taste the same as it would if it was made of meat. As always, if you have any suggestions for me about anything plant-based or vegan or whatever weird foods you want me to try, send them my way. I am the least picky eater ever, and I have an open mind about literally everything. So just send me suggestions, comment them down below, send me them on Instagram, and I will be happy to try them out for you. That way, you don't have to waste your money, and if it sucks, it's not your taste buds that had to experience it. But yeah, I hope this video answered some questions about what I eat and what plant-based stuff I eat and where to get your protein from and good yogurts and good milks and all that stuff. I hope it helped, since I do get a lot of questions about where I get my plant-based stuff and all that kind of stuff. Mostly I get it all from Walmart because I'm broke and it's the cheapest place for me to buy groceries. So Walmart has surprisingly like a lot of vegan options for really cheap. So go check out their frozen section. Their tofu is really cheap. Tofu is really cheap in general. Oh, and another thing I would recommend staying away from is breakfast sausages. There's these like tofu breakfast sausages you can get at Walmart. They are disgusting. I threw out the whole pack, and I don't throw out food, but they were so gross. So just stick with the basics if you're new to the plant-based world, because lots of them are like an acquired taste and you're gonna be mad when you spend money on it and it sucks. So yeah, just stick with the basics, the tofus, the beans, peas, the lentils, the chicken strips are so good. Yeah, stick with that kind of stuff. The almond yogurt has been my favorite. Coconut's okay. I'm not a huge coconut person, so that's why. And once I find a good plant-based protein, I will let you guys know over on IG. Like I said, any suggestions, send them my way. I hope this video was helpful. I plan to start uploading more regularly. Please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you found this video helpful. And never hesitate to ask any questions, leave me comments, anything like that. All my contact information is down below as always. And yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.